You have a massive project due tomorrow. You open your laptop, and suddenly you feel an overwhelming urge to deep clean the kitchen. Emptying a spice drawer, wiping down each little glass bottle, and sorting them alphabetically takes intense focus and physical effort. Applying that much energy to a chore contradicts the standard definition of laziness. We know this is an innate human struggle because it has been happening since ancient Greece. Around 800 BC, the poet Hesiod documented workers who would put off their duties, ruining their own harvests in the process. Research suggests that this behavior is driven by an emotion regulation glitch. We avoid the work because the brain is attempting to manage the internal distress caused by the task itself. Your brain is highly distressed by the impending deadline. Substituting a tedious household chore for that critical professional task is an active attempt by your mind to self-soothe. Psychologists call this specific trigger task aversiveness. Task aversiveness describes how looming, high-stakes projects naturally generate a cocktail of negative emotions, like the fear of failure, boredom, or simply feeling overwhelmed. Our primitive threat detection systems do not distinguish between abstract career worries and physical danger. The brain processes these negative emotions as a literal, immediate physical threat that you need to escape right now. Once your brain enters this biological escape mode, it bypasses logic entirely. Your mind frantically scans your environment for any action that will provide immediate emotional relief. This is why trying to use brute willpower usually fails. Forcing yourself to stare at a blank document only increases your anxiety, causing your brain's alarm system to push past with even greater intensity. Procrastination operates as a misfiring protective mechanism. It is a misguided, biological attempt to shield you from the immediate emotional pain associated with starting a difficult project. Behavioral economists refer to this glitch as present bias. Present bias is the human tendency to heavily overvalue immediate rewards while drastically undervaluing distant future consequences. This equation illustrates temporal motivation theory. The numerator, expectancy times value, represents your work's long-term career payoff, giving it significant weight. But look below. The future deadline's massive delay mathematically divides and crushes the utility of doing the work right now. Compare that to cleaning the spice drawer. The reward of a tidy kitchen has zero delay. Because there is no wait time, its immediate emotional utility mathematically beats the important project. We suffer from a literal glitch in processing time. A tiny, immediate emotional win will consistently override a massive future consequence, right up until the moment the deadline is staring us in the face. The brain exploits this time glitch through a behavioral strategy called structured procrastination. Structured procrastination occurs when you avoid a primary duty by actively completing secondary, less urgent tasks. Doing absolutely nothing, like sitting on the couch watching television, would trigger immense guilt. That guilt fails to soothe the anxiety of your looming deadline. Your brain needs a compromise. It selects a marginally useful, highly structured task that provides a quick hit of accomplishment and a feeling of control. Cleaning the kitchen executes the perfect neurological crime. It successfully avoids the negative emotions of the big project while providing the immediate reward of productivity, tricking you into feeling accomplished. To beat procrastination, you must bypass the brain's threat response. You do this by artificially lowering the emotional stakes of the task. A highly effective method for this is time chunking. Time chunking shrinks the perceived mountain by changing the goal from an intimidating request, like finish the 10-page paper, to a non-threatening micro-task, like write one paragraph. Here is the Pomodoro technique. Setting a timer for a short, highly focused interval, like 15 minutes, followed by a break. This changes the temporal motivation equation. By pulling the deadline into the immediate present, you shrink the delay variable and increase the task's perceived utility. Organizing a spice drawer serves as a biological signal that the brain is seeking safety. It provides the easy success needed to lower the emotional barrier so you can finally begin the real work.